After Manhunt was finished, I took a trip to Bali, Indonesia for 4 days. Here's a look at what I got up to in Bali. So this is day one in Bali. So excited to be here. Can't wait to explore. But today is today being day one and today just being first day like post Manhunt. Today's just to relax. I'm gonna go to the spa, I'm gonna get a massage, and just lie down all day. So exploring and stuff is gonna happen tomorrow. So I find Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I leave Sunday. So well, today's Wednesday. So I'm gonna Tuesday, Friday, Saturday will be when all the exploring happens, and there's lots you can do in 3 days. But also, what I'm trying to not do is when I had my first vacation ever in New York, I had like this long list of things to do, and by the third day I was exhausted. So I'm trying to just pick one thing a day, and enjoy that one thing, and yeah. Than to leave a vacation exhausted, having done a million things. That doesn't make sense. So room tour. So we come in. This is the door. I really wanted to make this video on my phone because my front camera films in 180p, but my camera gets darker for videos, and well, dark is a problem right now. So here we have, you come in, this is where you get my suitcases, and there are mirrors everywhere. There are mirrors everywhere here at Amania Resort. So if it is you don't like the way you look, you can't stay here. There are mirrors everywhere. And then these are the shelves. This is the safe. This is where you have a little coffee station. Another mirror. When you come in, they give you a bowl of welcome fruits, which was like three sticky fig and 2 Portugal, and then I'm not sure what this is. And then this is my bed, which is obviously rumpled because I just woke up. The lovely bathroom. Am I seeing the bathroom? This is the bathroom. Sink. And toilet. And I don't know, I'm only coming in the toilet to show you there's a mirror in the toilet. I'm just like, why is there a mirror in here? I don't need to see myself do that. And then the beautiful balcony. And then this is the balcony. It isn't exactly a view, but it's private-ish. I think I can see my neighbors upstairs. So if you're into that balcony-ish, why am I like this? And then on the balcony there's a day bed, so you can only come out here and relax. So that's the room. I'm heading down to breakfast now. I think what time breakfast now? I think it starts at 6. Anyway, I'm down to breakfast now, and then I'm heading to the spa at 10. So I'm gonna make lots of videos and take lots of photos and let you know how Bali was. There's one thing that happened that changed me off, which was, well, I forgot to send the exact flight number to the hotel because I was supposed to have hotel pickup. Right, and it did say send your flight number. I ended up taking a taxi in the airport. And what he did, which I think was very dishonest, is he had showed me a number on his phone. He put 45, which here that means $45,000. But I think on the way he took me to get a SIM card, and I think he saw that I had $1 million rupiah. I'm a millionaire in Bali. And I think once he saw that I had $1 million rupiah, when we got to the place, he's like 45 Balinese, which means 450,000, which was not what he said, and I'm not deaf, and 45 and 450 are 2 different things. I just give it to him. One, because like we're in front of the hotel desk, and I'm not trying to look like I'm unscrupulous in front of the hotel staff. But 2, God go handle them, to be honest. Yeah, so, but at least now I have a SIM card, and I think the biggest mistake I made was not buying the SIM card first. Because they're just when you come into Bali, they're like a big group of different networks there. SIM card, SIM card, SIM card, and I'm just like, oh, overwhelmed. So I think if I bought the SIM card first, I would just use an app like Uber or Grab, which I really appreciate those apps now because you get fair prices on taxis versus people just throwing a price on you. But yeah, so I ended up having to pay like 3 times how much the hotel would have cost to get a ride here. But at least now I have a SIM card and now I have Grab, so that won't happen again. So that's about it. Heading to breakfast. So massage is over and taxi now with a Grab. Heading back to the hotel. Probably just gonna ride on by the pool. Like I really want to do things today, but I really have decided that today is gonna be a day of like full blown relaxation. So yeah, heading to the pool to sleep. Lovely. Day 2 of Rion's Balinese adventure. I really need to like sit down in front of my camera, which I think I'll do today at the end of today and do like a little summary of today's activities. So I'm heading to the zoo. I'm gonna there are lots of elephant activities planned today. Gonna bathe with them in the mud and stuff. Looking forward to that. And then my really good friend Sandhurst, who is like my travel guide, he had given me like a number for a taxi driver. So tomorrow I'm going to finally do like my tour and go to all those pretty spots you see on Instagram. And hopefully explore nightlife tonight. Like I was supposed to go out last night and I just slept because I've been so tired. So I'm really looking forward to the zoo. And there's a point to this video. Another point, something that he was saying is the thing about Bali is just to get here. Like you can get a really cheap accommodation and the food is dirt cheap. It's just very expensive, very far to fly. So I don't know your life, I don't know your salary, I don't know your obligations. But like last night I had dinner, I had an entree, dinner and a cocktail for less than $3 US. And dinner was huge. Like I brought it home and I had leftovers later that night. So, and tours and stuff aren't that expensive, but like if it is, you just want to go somewhere with beautiful beaches, beautiful pools, great spas for cheap and just chill and eat, Bali's amazing. It's amazing. Like I cannot believe just the price of drinks alone here. And it wasn't, the thing about it, like it was entree, dinner, drinks, less than $3 US. And the cocktail, like it wasn't a Mapsy Pepsi. I can't taste the alcohol in this drink. Like it was a full-blown cocktail. Yeah, so amazing. And the customer service is out of this world. So save your pennies, give it a try. Right, so this is the shuttle to head to breakfast with the orangutans. Gonna put my phone away now. And now I'm heading to the elephant mud fun where you get to bathe the elephants in mud. I'm on my golf cart heading there now. It is so hot to go and drenched. Yeah, so I hope to have fun there. Right, so end of day 2 in Bali. I just came back from the zoo. The zoo was absolutely, positively amazing. So just to recap, so yesterday I just rested. I went to the spa. The spa was great. And then I slept and I got up. Then I had afternoon tea, and then I slept again. Because yesterday was really just about recovering from the pageant, really. And then I went to a restaurant for dinner, which was Bamboo, where I had an appetizer, dinner, and a cocktail for $3 basically. So today I went to the zoo, and I think out of all the things that I had planned to do, the zoo was the most expensive, but I was okay with that because when I was planning what I want to do after the pageant, what did I want to do after the pageant? Since I was already in Asia, what would I want to do in Asia? And the answer in my mind was ride an elephant. So that's all I wanted to do was ride an elephant. And interestingly enough, and I will say to anybody traveling from the Caribbean, you have to be very careful with the kind of credit card you have, because I had originally booked to go to a different place to ride an elephant at the elephant resort. However, it didn't accept my card, which I had to contact Republic Bank and go through a whole thing with. And then once the card was clear, and this is an online purchase thing. It happens with a lot of online purchases here. So it happened with Grab, which is the app that they use for transportation. It happened with Best Buy, and I think that has happened with me at Best Buy before, and it happened with the resorts that does the elephant rides. So I will say that was a bit of a hindrance, but then I booked the zoo through my resort, and what I really appreciated about the zoo is that it was similarly priced to the resort, but it was the zoo, because the resort is just animals alone. So it was similarly priced. It was similarly priced to the elephant resort. However, they had just elephants, and the zoo has elephants, and well, the whole 100-acre wood. So this was amazing. So we started up at breakfast with the chimpanzees, which is really cool. The chimpanzees are there in the area as you have breakfast. I got to take a photo with two of them. This one of them was really friendly, like too friendly. Like it grabs your clothes sometimes when you get close to it. And then the other one was just over it. The other one, he came close to him to take photos, and he was just like, move from by me please, and he would shift. There were elephants at breakfast, and you can pay to feed the elephants at breakfast, but I didn't do that because I knew I was going to get to feed elephants later in my activity. And they also had birds. I got to take photos with one of the birds. They had about 3 birds. I cannot remember the name of the species right now. I'm bad with names clearly, but I'll put the name. I'll put the name at the bottom once I can remember, if I can find it. And then they had an anteater. They had a porcupine. They had a couple of other animals at breakfast. And after breakfast, so breakfast with the chimpanzees, and then after breakfast I went to my elephant ride, which was everything I thought it would be. So we got to ride the elephants for 20 minutes through the jungle. Though there's a man-made jungle at the zoo, but still, that was really cool. My elephant's name was Tagoon. So I rode Tagoon through the jungle, and then we also get to go down in the water and ride them through like this little basin that they have there. And then after that I would have gone to the elephant mud activity. And I would say if you are strapped for cash, which I am now, and you have to choose, I would say do the mud. Elephant mud fun. It's called elephant mud fun. So if you're just doing riding it and doing the mud fun, I'd say do the mud fun. One, it's longer. 2, it's more up close and personal. Like you get to everything. So you get there, you start off with feeding them, and then you go into the water with them, and then you feed them, then you go and you get to like cover them in mud and rub the mud all over them and all over yourself. The mud helps keep them cool. When you put it on the skin, because their skin is really hot, and the mud helps to cool them down as well as to clean their skin and exfoliate their skin. And then once you're done doing the mud activity, then you get to rinse them off. and then you get to go into a smaller basin and they have it with them. And bathe with them basically, which that part was a little nasty because there were two elephants. My elephant was Molly, and then the other one was Tina. Molly was amazing, Molly was a vibe, Molly was cool, Molly was down for it. Tina kept shitting everywhere. Tina shot in the mud, and then Tina shot in the pool. And I was just like, cholera is a thing. You know, Molly was like, you know what, people are wrong, I'm a lady, I won't do these things. But Molly have no brought up scene. Molly shot everywhere. And I think she took a piss in the mud too. She did. Molly. So yeah, if I had to choose between the two, I would say do the mud fun. And then once the mud fun was done, I bathe. They have lunch. When you do mud fun, you get lunch at mud fun. There's no meal. Is there a meal? If you combine the safari with breakfast with chimpanzees, then you get breakfast. But if you do safari alone, there is no meal. But if you do mud fun, there's lunch, and lunch was really, really good. You had to pay for drinks though, so I just had water because. And then after that, I got to explore the rest of the zoo, which is really nice. The zoo is under construction, so I didn't get to see as much as I anticipated, but I still. By the time I was finished doing everything, because pick up from your hotel is at 8:30 and then pick up from the zoo is at 3. By the time I was done doing everything, by the time I had finished eating lunch, it was 1:30. So it's a full day activity anyway. So even with the zoo under construction, the hour and a half that was left to walk around was sufficient to see the limited displays that were there at the time. They had like a little animal presentation with like some otters and some geese and gibbon, which is different from a monkey, and a snake, and that was cool. I saw some tigers, white tiger, orange tiger. I saw some lions, like basic zoo animals. Like I don't think any of the animals that I saw a lie. There was one animal that I saw that I didn't see in the zoo back home. That was a wallaby. They had a wallaby. Other than the wallaby, like every other animal that they had were the same animals we have in our zoo back home. So the main attraction and the main thing I would say to go to the zoo for would be the elephant mud fun. So I'm gonna have a nap now because I'm exhausted. Jesus. And then I'm supposed to go to have drinks with my friend San Hirce's friend. He put me in touch with a friend that he has out here in Bali, and we are supposed to go for drinks. So we're gonna have a nap, and I'm going to have we have afternoon tea here at the resort. So we're gonna have afternoon tea and then some afternoon libations. Yeah.